I can't believe Canadians thought we actually wanted to stay there. We immediately left for California, so we could have privacy. I'm just fucking with you. We didn't want that. I wanted to be seen as the victim while bullying the queen at the end of her life. That would teach everyone to love me.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Wow, what a week. I don't know how I could even thank you guys. I just feel overwhelmed with gratitude. That's what I mean. Thank you so much for joining my channel. And I love all my subs, my old subs, my new subs. Every minute is precious in this world. And if you'll spend any time with me, I feel privileged. I really do. So I just want you guys to know that first, okay? And I mean it. Anyway, this is a lighthearted channel. With the Sharkles, I do them in chapters, and at the end of each chapter, I have commercial breaks. And the commercial breaks are always jokes and skits and funny stuff so that we can laugh. I like to go back in the past a lot, but I do keep my finger on the pulse of what's going on now. I was supposed to have this out a day and a half ago, so I'm a bit behind. I apologize. But anyway, so we will get to it. I've got so much, you guys, gossip and juicy stuff, and people are talking. Oh, yes. So let's just get to it. Just Harry buys himself a prestigious award because his little feelings were hurt. Thank God William was born first, right?
Harry,
this is ridiculous.
He's going to be named a legend of aviation alongside Apollo 11 hero Buzz Aldrin and various other people who actually deserve this award. Why is he going to be this is a Beverly Hills ceremony hosted by John Travolta, and the Duke of Sussex has been recognized ahead of, funnily enough, a guy called Charles Duke, who became the youngest person to walk the moon in 1972 when he was aged 36. Why is Prince Harry going to be named a legend of aviation?
Because all of these things serve to just further celebrate already famous and entitled people. Because if you're going to give him an aviation award for having done 2 tours of Afghanistan, then actually pretty much every single person who's done 2 tours of Afghanistan and flown a helicopter, a plane, sat in a Hercules should also get an aviation award, because he didn't do anything above and beyond what a vast number of other people in the armed forces have done. I mean,
this is absolute nonsense, and he will no doubt turn up all preening himself, all pleased with himself, not realizing that this absolutely undeserved, ridiculous award will actually humiliate him. It will be a step down.
I hate stuff like this. It's just an opportunity for the rich and famous to get together and celebrate each other in some sort of mutual, sickening, sycophantic...
Yeah, well,
I'm going to have to not finish that sentence.
But the other aviation and aerospace legends, just to prove what a ridiculous award ceremony this is, will include, of course, Buzz Aldrin.
Well, that I understand.
It would have been Neil Armstrong, but he sadly died, the first man to step on the moon. Jeff Bezos, because he's got a rocket. Tom Cruise, because he plays a pilot in Top Gun. Harrison Ford, I don't know why. Morgan Freeman, no idea. Elon Musk, I think he's got a rocket.
Yeah.
And, of course, everyone's favourite Arab Sultan, Saudi Prince Sultan bin Salman Al Saud.
I bet he's got a whole
well
fleet
done,
of
Harry.
jets.
Congratulations, Harry. You don't deserve it. By the
Okay, so stick with me, folks. There is a method to my madness. Okay. Harry's not a qualified helicopter pilot. In February 2009, Harry failed his first pilot theory test. The Army gave him extra tuition to try to ensure he passed on his second attempt. He didn't. He finally qualified as an Army Apache co-pilot in February 2012 after trying and failing to pass the pilot exam for the 3rd time. In July 2013, Harry was awarded the honorary title of Apache Helicopter Commander by the Army. Oh my God, you guys. He is not at all a helicopter pilot. Even a gunner. I was hearing, okay, he's not much, he's a gunner, blah, blah. He's not even that. He was an honorary title means that you didn't pass, but we're going to give it to you anyways because of who you are. Honest to God, he hasn't passed. Why is he getting this award? We'll continue. I have a theory. This one was a shocker, guys. A wave of previous NDA revelations are flooding out. Harry's previously ignored military comfort is now laid bare. Harry, you started this. Wow. He didn't kill anyone. He never fired a shot on any active target. I was there on the same base as he was. It was all just a photo shoot for him. All these soldier photos are BS. He was a second lieutenant and they don't crew the gun turret. They are platoon leaders and he didn't have a platoon. He sat in the HQ common shelter the entire time. And the Apache helicopter BS was he flew twice and it was a circular track around the FOB and returned. Flight time less than 10 minutes. What? We were made to sign non-disclosure paperwork, but what can they do now? Holy crap, you guys. 10 minutes? 10 minutes. 10 minutes and he's getting this award, eh? Huh. Interesting. Okay, this is very short, but it all will come together. Okay, I can't believe this. Not Pandora's Post, but the award. As a squadron leader's wife in 2 Allied Air Forces, I can't believe that Haas, who was classified as psycho, I didn't know that, by UK's MOD, and who was only a mere reconnaissance officer and a gunner, and never a combat pilot, can get an award like this. And now we know he's not even a gunner, you guys. The things money can buy. I'd like to know his flying hours as pilot in command. 0? That would be correct. This is the crazed ginger weasel that in his own words called in an RAF Typhoon strike on King Charles' grey Audi. On my orders. Pathetic, egotistical shit. Holy crap, you guys. Remember last week when I said, what does this mean? Like, what does this mean? That he stopped something. What was he going to do? Kill his dad? What the hell? His next award will doubtless be Supreme Astronaut of the World. What a shameless nutter. Poor Archie. Well said. Could this be a recruitment drive for the dodgy Scientology group, considering who is behind this? Ding, ding, ding. So I took just this page out of a column because it was all that I cared about. So, okay. Moreover, there are speculations about a potential connection between this award and Scientology, as both John Travolta and Tom Cruise, notable Scientologists, are associated with the event. The desperation in Harry and Meghan's current situation raises questions about possible affiliations with Scientology for support. The validity of such awards is now under scrutiny, thanks to the questionable choices made by Harry and Meghan. The ceremony, once viewed as an acknowledgement of genuine accomplishments, now appears as a platform for self-promotion and public relations maneuvers. Okay, I'm going to bring up something and then I'm going to have a little chat. Okay, well, we all know this is John Travolta and Princess Di dancing at the White House when Reagan was in. So I thought I'd put that up as a picture as I just have a quick chat. So, what I think, guys, honestly, I think Scientology does have something to do with this. And the reason I think that is because they're a cult. And not only are they a cult, they like to get celebrities and big people. And if they could get a royal, that would be a massive coup for them. If you don't know what Scientology is or who they are, just Google it. I honestly I did so much research on this particular video that if I went down that road, I would never have gotten out. But Tom Cruise and John Travolta are the two bigwigs. And not only that, inside Scientology, you cannot talk to other people unless they're Scientologists as well. Not only that, anybody that isn't a Scientologist is called a suppressive person and they're not allowed to talk to them. Now, I don't know if the other people are associated with Scientology, but I do know who is. And like I said, it was John Travolta, Tom Cruise. And John Travolta is putting this on. So I just have a feeling, and I've heard little whispers here and there about Scientology interested in getting the Sussexes hanging around. You know what I mean? So honestly, I think that there's more at play. I really do. I mean, no question they had to pay for this award. I don't doubt that. But there's more to it. I just know it. I feel it in my bones, you know? I'll be injecting memes throughout because there's so many, you guys, I had to share. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Yes, sir. Harry's in his toy plane on the runway again. I love it. Look at this one. 2 tours playing video games. When Harry was in Afghanistan, there is a platoon of Gurkhas drafted to protect only him, as well as a team of SF personnel. He never served. He was served. Wow. I had to put this in. It was cute. Howie deserves his award. I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this, but I truly believe Howie deserves his Aviation Living Legend Award. Why? Because in almost every photo I've seen of him since he's been married, he looks high as a effing kite. However, Prince William received his Royal Air Force wings in 2008. When he was stationed in Ainsley, Wales on his first rescue mission, he airlifted a 52-year-old man who suffered a heart attack. Also, he donated his salary to charity. What a contrast, right? Here's a picture of a real pilot. This must just drive Harry around the bend. You know what? He deserves it. I'd like to thank my crazy wife for teaching me how to buy awards. Right? So that's all I'm going to say about this, guys. That was plenty-o. I hope I brought a couple different things, not the same old stuff, the same Daily Mail stuff. I wanted to bring something a little different. I hope I managed to do that. So, on to commercial time.
My brother, I love my family. I will always do.
Let's do the ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. What's wrong, Harry?
Well, it's clearly a dig at Meghan.
What are you talking about, dear?
Element, that's clearly a dig at M. You just glossed it over like that.
Oh, no, not at all.
You didn't even care to stop.
Oh, come on.
LMNO.
Harry.
And I love my brother, and I love my family, but...
Darling, we know.
It's hurtful.
Do you want to talk about it?
We need to modernise the conversation.
Modernise the conversation? This is just a spelling class, Harry.
How do you spell unconscious bias?
Great job, team, of getting rid of those single-purpose truth accounts on YouTube. It took a while to find the right mix of mass reporting, media propaganda, and harassment. But it looks like we have found it by being organized in our targeted hate campaigns. We could not have made this happen without the Psycho Squad and their flawless execution in following our commands.
I am really glad you hired Mr. Floozy to help me with going after Yankee. I think we made a great team.
I am so glad I trusted my gut when I was trolling anonymously on Twitter. I saw a kindred spirit in Mr. Floozy.
He was able to gaslight people on social media, and I was able to amplify the awareness with my freedom of the press access to manipulate the public as your mouthpiece.
Mr. Fantastic Plastic, I am always pleased with the way you tell my false victim narrative. What is going on with your nose?
My nose is in the shop being worked on. It was looking a little crooked, so I had to take it in today. I will have it back on Friday.
I can't wait to see. Your doctor has done an excellent job so far of erasing any signs of your ethnicity.
Thank you so much. I am happy to refer you to him as he also does skin bleaching.
Is that so?
Well, I just did my anal area and very impressed that it is now as light as my face.
I think we should book an appointment for you.
Wait, what?
Okay. They're so funny. Wired for sound and proof me again's POB, person of bronzer status. I have a sub that let me use this because it was so funny. So I thank him again because it's hilarious. So anyways, let's get into this. So I read this and I was like, I gotta share it. Because this was in 2020, you guys, at Megxit before they did any of that crap they did. So this to me proves that they were booted out. That they didn't leave willingly to go have a private life and all that malarkey. No. Because listen to this. Excuse me. The Queen was concerned their conversation could be secretly recorded and leaked to the press. Queen had Megxit summit room swept for bugs and refused to let Meghan join by video. The Queen reportedly had a Megxit summit room swept for bugs in fear details could be leaked to the press, according to a royal author. The Queen was concerned their conversation could be secretly recorded and leaked to the press. There was a suggestion that Meghan should join Charles, William, and Harry via video link from Canada, but the Queen ruled that her attendance in any form was not necessary as Harry would represent her. Holy moly. So she didn't want anything to do with Meghan as soon as she left. Well, we all heard her call her evil, but she wouldn't even see her in a video call. So all those times, you guys, that they went, oh, we had a video call with the Queen and we video call, was all a bunch of bullshit. Total bullshit. This totally proves that as well. She wouldn't even have a video call with her at Megxit. Do you think she was having video calls with her on chatting about Archie? No, absolutely not. So let's see why she was so worried about that. Here she is with an evident wire. I mean, we can see it. And there is the wire. I actually did a PPP with the wire sticking out. I don't know if anyone noticed, but yeah, because she was known to wear them. Like, holy moly. So this one really got me because this was the walkabout after the Queen's funeral, you guys. Like, what the hell? She has no shame. No shame. So that's the wire and box. And nobody can tell me that's a bra strap because this woman wore strapless bras. She didn't wear straps on her bras. So no, I don't believe that. And here's another picture just to prove the point. When you see those square boxes like that, that's what it is. What kills me, you guys, is that, like, she doesn't think we can see you. Me again. We can see this. Why wouldn't you wear a jacket or something? I don't know. Just blows me away. And there's that one. I put the circle there, but there's other photos of it. Like, it's evident. You can see it. At the Queen's funeral, Meghan? Come on. Now, what I'm going to say is, if Meghan watches this ever, who knows? She trolls constantly. That's what she does. I'm convinced that she doesn't work because that's her whole job, is trolling the internet. If she ever were to watch this, I would tell her, look, we can see this. No wonder nobody wants you at their events because you are literally not even hiding the fact that you're recording everybody. Why would anybody want to hang out with you, Megan, if you're recording everything they say? So what? You can blackmail them or write it in a book or do some sort of bullshit like that? What a lunatic she is, honestly. I just have a couple pictures of Harry being all mic'd up. Mic'd up again. You can see his pockets full too. Like, oh my God. So I found this. William tested Harry by telling him in confidence that Queen Elizabeth's body would be brought back to London by train, going slowly through each train station along its route so that many people could pay their final respects. Within the hour, Harry had relayed this to meghanmarkle, who informed Scooby-Doo. He tweeted it and ended up with egg on his face when the Queen's body was flown back to London. Yep, even his brother knew. Wow. And this is the last little one with this. So Angela 11. So it seems that William invited Harry and Meghan to a walkabout because they were planning to go on their own, and it informed a USA TV station to come along. What? William found out and stopped it to keep it under control. No surprise there. Thank goodness. These people have no shit. Oh my God. That makes me sick. Really, it does. This is like, right. This is, the Queen had just passed. Harry, what is wrong with you in the head? My God. Okay, so the Persona bronzer came from a sub of mine. Thank you so much for letting me use it. It's hilarious. Anyways, it's just going to be real quick because I have something to show you at the end. I always do. Okay, so morning, afternoon, night, white, light brown, dark brown. Amazing how that goes, isn't it? Is it any wonder that nobody knew she was black? Come on, you, right? Like, she looks completely white. She does. Maybe like some ethnic features, but not like a black woman. But now, like they, BLM's putting money in there. She gets darker. I don't know what's going on. It's the art card is what it is. We know this. So I just have 3 pictures before I show you what I want you to see. But anyways, just to show, I circled where the hairline is. It's very evident. She uses bronzer, and her hands are always white too, her arms, everything. This picture really makes me mad. It's when she used that poor person in that, But it just, I wanted to show how white her, you know, hair part or whatever was. Like crazy, isn't it? This photo hasn't been used a whole bunch. So I thought I'd use it because I like to use stuff that's not used that much anyway. But yeah, this shows, again, the hairline being completely white. So this is why I wanted to do this. Because I know I've done a Persona bronzer in another video. But this was a little bit different. And this was the reason. And this I hadn't talked about. She flies away. We see how thick her makeup is too. Excuse me. So there she is at the funeral, right? Or, yeah, doing her, you know, trick with the left eye, tear, go, blah, blah. This was what I wanted to show you guys. Look at her hand. That was from her makeup. Look at her arms. They're totally white too. What kind of makeup was she wearing? Like the kind they use on movie sets that hide tattoos? That hide every blemish known to man? Good grief. Never in my life have I just wiped a tear away and come back with half a bottle of foundation on my finger. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh, so I had to see that and go, oh yeah, there we go. That's how she's a Persona bronzer. There's your proof. Oh God. Sorry you guys. I crack myself up sometimes. I don't even know why. But anyways, I'm proving stuff all over. Okay, so this is a short one. We're going to have a couple commercials now.
Oh yes, I could pose all day. It's been like that for all the week. What is Megan wearing? Oh, look what Megan's wearing, and I've merched it all. And I haven't had to pay anything, Invictus has to, but that doesn't matter to me. No, it doesn't. And I cannot wait until we have Invictus in Canada, because I'll be looking at my old frame. Justin Trudeau. Wink, wink. Hi.
Oh, you just caught me here in this private and personal moment here at this cemetery for Remembrance Sunday. Do you like my dress? You can buy this online. There's a link on my website, which is queenmarkle.princess.markle. I want to be a princess. And my pumps, they're $700. You can get those online as well at prince.queen.markle. But anyway, yeah, my golden ticket, the Harry, formerly known as Prince, We're here at this private and personal moment in this cemetery, which is very private. And the only people we have with us are like the bank of 15 camera crew, and then we have the 2 wide-angle lenses, and then we've been really grateful that the LA drone team have come as well. So yeah, this is a private and personal moment. Obviously, we did ask the bastards, the royal family that is, to lay a wreath for us so that we were included, but they wouldn't because they said we'd left our royal duties, which is absolutely not true at all. All we did was completely abandon the royal family after we got our wedding, but that wasn't abandoning our duties. And also, you know, we just got all these pictures of Princess Kate standing around thinking she looks great, or, you know, I think we can say I did it better. And also we have to remember that she's white and I'm black. So, and according to like the law now after Black Lives Matter and everything, like black people can totally do nothing wrong. So therefore I'm definitely better than Kate as well. So I think we need to remember all that. And I know people say that the last time Prince Harry was supposed to rock up for something with the Marines, he actually went to the Lion King instead to prostitute me. And I actually did get work out of that. Like I got a gig out of Disney, so I don't think you can really criticize him for that. Anyway, this is my dress, these are my pumps. Follow the link on my website to buy these. And also this is a private and personal moment of absolutely memorial for people who served their country, just like Prince Harry, my golden ticket, and I didn't.
Okay, work gossip. Aiko's version of the water cooler. It is. Oh shit, gotta find a real job now. Yep. So this chapter is just going to be a fun, lighthearted one. Okay, is it the beginning of the end for Brand Sussex? PR experts say Meghan and Harry are facing a make or break 2024 because Hollywood has already had enough of them in the wake of controversy over Owen Scooby's book Endgame. Yep. Some juicy gossip. After the dreadful recent book Ghost, written by Scabs but effectively informed by Megaphone and Hapless, there is absolutely no appetite for her book to follow as was planned. The PR saturation, 6 articles a day ordered, no one cares, aside from titles hanging. Interesting to see how many mothballs are left behind the Airy Emanuel drawer. I hear they have left very few left. Also, that artists are actually demanding, via their agents, Airy or not, she is persona non grata at their gigs in PR terms. People are sick of the parasite. Wow. So basically, you guys, this is going to be all like work gossip. Okay. Guess what? Spotify will be filing a lawsuit against Harry and MM. What? You can share this, except don't mention you know the name, etc. Our lawsuits will be filed in August. By the way, this is all new stuff, okay? This is all new stuff. Someone says, I told you this first. Oh, wow. For not producing content? Where did you hear that? My attorney told me this just now. I meant to say you heard it from me first. Can he tell you why? That's a big deal. There's more lawsuits that he can't open the files yet because they are being processed. Wow. Because they took $18 million from Spotify, promising 20 minutes a week. But so far, he's saying there only been 33 minutes that they've done. Damn, she's a con artist. I can't believe Harry got wrapped up in this. Holy. So before I go further, I just want everyone to know this is all just gossip so far. It's up to you whether you believe it or not. I'm not saying it's true or not. I'm just giving you what I know. Okay. Someone says, as I have said elsewhere, it was reported last night that Netflix had changed their plans, and the new documentary, about which they are very excited, will be about the downfall of the Sussexes, from hero to zero, much of which they already have on film already. If this is true, the only question then will be, will they survive the humiliation of public disgrace? Only time will tell, but it does seem that their end as celebrities may well be fast approaching. This is a juicy one, guys. You may already know this, but while those figures were circulating the streets of Markle world in the real world, she had her PR grossly inflate her earning potential to match her inflated self-evaluation. Here's what was really going on for anyone who may not know already. I'm connected to a prominent figure in the film industry. He told me that she never had any hope of actually working in Hollywood, neither before her marriage nor after Megxit. Wow. Suits was a cable show produced in Toronto, and she A, never made it past number 6 on the call sheet, importance of cast members in each episode, and B, was being written out before she met Harry. She spun it to look like they wrote her out because of Harry and their marriage, but that's not what happened. She was scrambling for work and aggravating the shit out of everyone from Reese Witherspoon to Barbara Broccoli, all the way to Wendy Williams trying to get screen work. She was also having her agent trying to get her work as the, can't see behind that, major fashion labels, and nobody was returning her calls except Reitmans. That's why she did that Reitmans thing, you guys. And her behavior was so awful, they regretted it. She didn't save Suits money, she owned no property, and she was running out of time and money, kind of like now. The truth is that Markle is the luckiest con artist in the world. I have to give her credit for scoring an effing prince at the United Kingdom right when she needed money most. It's uncanny. Now, though, she's shown her hand. She may not realize it, but she has. Nobody will ever hire her for anything again unless they've been in a coma the last 5 years and she's ruined herself in Hollywood back when she played the FedEx girl in Horrible Bosses. She pissed off Jennifer Aniston by acting like a diva, and Jen has a lot of clout. No one would legit was going to hire her after that. Well. So this is the last thing to read, but you guys, this one's the best. Okay, I said at the time that WME picked her up that it was done with her paying them a specific amount up front, almost like a retainer, and they're agreeing to work for her until the money ran out. The only thing left is for them to represent her through the limited amount of time that she will be valuable post-divorce from Harry, where she will once again attempt to monetize victimhood. However, my understanding is that the divorce delay is because people are threatening under the table to come forward with all her dirty laundry. Sorry, guys, I needed a drink. And between that and the possibility that Samantha's lawsuit will go into discovery, which will open even more cans of worms, and emails, texts, and depositions would be added to public record, Meghan is a bit paralyzed. The only card this woman has to play is the victim card. She can't trade on talent or beauty or unique thoughts. She only has victimhood. If she strikes out on her own and tries to add Harry to the list of aggressors, the dam of information about her will break, and it will all reveal what, to quote Janice Jan from Mean Girls, an axe wound she really is. Harry is always, and still has, more power and connections and intrigue than she has. She and WME are starting to realize that if it goes Amber Heard on him, if she goes, she will get buried in her own crap as person after person reveals who she really is. They all have revealed that they can remain angry at Harry and yet still reveal her abuse of everyone with whom she's come in contact. And I've heard they've got videos, emails, and a shit ton of witnesses. Meghan's at an impasse and the money is running out. It's going to be interesting to see what happens next. Yes, it will. So what I have next, you guys, is 2 little clips that I'm sure you'll find interesting. And they have to do with 2 jobs that she did do. Let's watch. So this is her big cameo in 90210. I'm sure you guys have seen this. But yeah, and she was so demoralized on Briefcase Girl. Okay. So I found this 1-minute clip from Inside Edition about something I didn't know that she had done. It's quite interesting, and she lies all the way through it. But yeah, check it out. See if you guys have seen it.
Welcome.
Thank you. So excited to be here.
Meghan Markle, food judge. The future princess appeared as a judge on the Food Network show Chopped Jr. The year was 2016.
Growing up, your fondest memories, at least for me, are in the kitchen.
Meghan was honest, but nice about this youngster's dish.
Unfortunately, the yogurt sauce didn't really fit with everything else that we had going on the plate. But I will say, I really enjoyed eating your food. This dish reminded me of the kind of food that I grew up eating in California, like that real sort of farm-to-table, fresh, really simple ingredients.
That was my goal there.
Macy Boosin won.
I just remember thinking, oh my God, she's really pretty. She was just like a really positive person. Like, she wasn't like intimidating or scary at all.
Beauty, brains, and she loves food. Looks like Prince Harry is one lucky guy.
They obviously knew nothing and nobody else did. And by the way, I don't know if any of you seen that clip before, but that food doesn't sound like any of the food she has mentioned that she ate in her past ever. Where's the salad bar? Where's all that? She is so full of caca. Oh my God. Ah! So, time for commercials.
There no. All the men, women, trans women, intersex, pangenders, gender non-conforming, gender queers, and gender blenders, bigenders, cisgenders, gender questioning, androgynous, agender, gender variant, gender fluid, non-binary, and two-spirit people out there. That although sometimes you may feel trapped, like you have nowhere to go, no options, just remember, you can always invent another gender. That's right, that's right. And don't let anyone take away your right to use your gender as a weapon to demand privileges and attention. Don't fall for it. I mean, you've been marginalized since, like, what, the time of the dinosaurs? So it's time that people started working for you a little bit now. That's what equity is all about.
We were at Starbucks, just like everyone else. We love Starbs. And I, went up to the counter to order my little treat. And I said to the barista, can I have a grande hot coffee? And I went to pay and I accidentally dropped all my change on the ground. And the next thing I know, the barista is on the ground, on his knees with my change. And he's looking up to me and he's going, thank you. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you for your order. Next customer, please. And sorry, it was just so beautiful. You guys are just, those little moments make it all worth it,
Many of you will be aware that a biography has just been released about myself and my wonderful wife, who definitely doesn't dictate everything that I say and do. I just want to make absolutely clear that neither of us had any involvement with this biography that contains compelling, detailed accounts of our intimate moments and inner thoughts. The book is entirely unofficial, and we're definitely not profiting from it in any way at all. We would discourage you from purchasing this biography. It's called Finding Freedom and is widely available online and from all good bookshops. It makes for a fantastic holiday read or a wonderful gift. And neither myself or my wife are making any money from it whatsoever. The authors interviewed all of our closest friends and our circle of aides for this book, which we definitely didn't sanction because we've had absolutely nothing to do with the book or its publication. It's a brutally honest account of how delightful and virtuous my wife and I are, how badly we've been treated, how we've been driven from the UK by a relentless racist media campaign against us, despite the fact that we are very private people. We don't go in for attention seeking in any respect, and we just want to be left alone to focus on our charitable work because we're so virtuous. Most of all, the book captures perfectly what a model of female empowerment my wife is, and how she uses her platform selflessly to advocate for women across the globe. I just want to reiterate that neither myself or my wife colluded in this effusive biography that paints us both as being enchanting, tireless humanitarians, appallingly victimized by the evil forces that surround us as we suffer silently in our $18 million LA mansion. Anyway, definitely don't buy the book, although my wife has said that if it doesn't go to #1 on the bestseller list, she's going to lock me in the cupboard under the stairs again. But I think she's just joking because she's only just let me back out of there.
Okay, guys, we are reaching the end. Last chapter. The kids again. Yep, until we get the truth. So I'll probably bring a little bit of the kids in most of my videos. Not all, because we keep finding new, or I keep finding new stuff about them. So let's just get into it. So guys, this is something that I personally believe. Now, okay. Scalding Hot Tea, Part 1. Friend of mine is acquaintances with British journalists who finally told my friends some very interesting tea. British intelligence informed Queen Elizabeth II several weeks before Princess Eugenie's wedding in 2018 that M was not pregnant with A. Not long after, major British newspaper editors were summoned to a meeting with Queen Elizabeth II in 1844 room at Buckingham Palace. The British press has been silent on the fake pregnancies since then. Hi, Nani. Thank you for the hot tea. That does sound like the press was stopped from releasing this story. I wonder why. I think that there's a super injunction on the British press, but I don't know what's going on with everybody else. But I do know stuff is coming out, you guys. Yes, it is. And this is like, does not surprise me actually at all. This is another good one. A little LA industry birdie here with some tea. My mother works somewhat high up in a company connected to the Sussexes, and the tea is that they are about to be dropped by this company for lack of content, basically working with the enemy's lack of professionalism and for their recent actions. So that would be Netflix. They were never paid mega bucks, and the money that was given to them, they are now being asked to hand back as they haven't fulfilled their contractual obligations and commitments. Meghan is well known to be furious, turn up screaming at lower and end staff and some in management, but also that Harry is a petulant man-child with anger issues of his own, having forced an intern into therapy after abusing her in a phone call. Nobody in the company wants anything to do with them. The Sussexes are desperate to be kept on, though, but nobody's buying Meghan's fake, sickly sweet bribes at all. According to my mother, it's true that there is a surrogate as well, because she saw Meghan visiting without a mask on, and she definitely wasn't pregnant. And my mother has 4 children and was a surrogate for my aunt who couldn't carry herself. Notice that ASAP. So yeah, expect in the next few months to hear of money issues, abusive staff in the company, and the complete lack of professionalism for start coming out. Some of my mother's other higher-ups are expecting a divorce announcement too. Apparently Meghan has been getting very close with someone higher up. So, everybody's talking about how she wasn't pregnant, guys. Everybody. And this little bit at the end about me again getting close to somebody, I had read that out a couple videos ago, that she was seeing somebody. Yeah, I kind of think that it's probably true. You know, that's the kind of woman she is, right? The way she looks at kids, you guys, I kind of hope that she doesn't have kids. However, I think she does have one. Now, I had a sub bring up the clip that golf lady brought up right in the beginning, that she had a baby and everybody was shocked, and then that clip was hard to find and stuff like that. So I told her I would put it on this video, and I'm going to put it on now because I believe that she didn't have those 2 other kids, but I believe she had a daughter, and that she easily gave her up because that's just the type of woman me again is. So let's just catch that real quick.
I've just become a mother to a baby boy, Harry and her. Can you tell me about your feelings on that? An English woman, an English prince, an American actress, the most...
Listen, I brought Meghan Markle, whatever her name is, to my Deal or No Deal celebrity golf tournament. She was one of my Deal or No Deal girls that were, she was a caddy for all of my celebrities. I had Joe Montana, I had anybody that's here was at my tournament in 2008. She was one of the Deal or No Deal girls that were caddies that I pawned them off as caddies to the highest bidders. And they were great. She was fantastic. She was brilliant. She was so loved. And, you know, good for her. You know, I'm laughing because I'm like, good for her. I mean, she met the prince, you know, and she made a great life for herself. Good for her.
I've had the fairy tale now with the baby.
She's got the fairy tale now with the baby. Good for her. I mean, Jesus. She's, she's everything you're not supposed to be. You know, isn't she, you know, multi-ethnic, and she's been married. She already has a kid from someone, or divorced. I mean, everything you're not supposed to be in a Catholic family or whatever. And she's kicking it. Good for her. I'm happy for her. Good for her. I didn't know that she had the baby today, but, you know, what a great day to have it.
As opposed to years ago, maybe?
Okay, so I just have one little piece of info about the Costa Rica trip again. And then put on a couple commercials and we'll be done. I had so much, you guys. I could go on for another 45 minutes, but I will not do that to y'all. Okay, let me grab that. Okay, so I found this little thing and I just decided I'd read it. Meghan specifically requested that the local paper acknowledge their presence, but was reportedly upset that they didn't use the Sussex titles. Really? When they were seen with children, it appears the kids were not with them. Oh, it's hard to read. Leading to speculation that they may have grabbed someone's off the street to take pictures for marketing purposes. In other words, the kids were not in the hotel rooms. And I just wrote Costa Rica, so it was a PR stunt for no Christmas invite from the royals. They should have went the times they were invited. Honestly, right? Ugh. Okay, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed. I thought I'd leave with a meme before we go to commercials, because this one says, psychic. Not many people have asked if I'm okay. Awfully sorry, Megs. My bad. I know that it's tough faking a pregnancy. Is you okay? Because I's very worried. I love it. What I love is that people are starting to get it. You know what I mean, you guys? Like, they're starting to see what we see. And that, to me, that's a win-win. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I know that sometimes my topics don't relate, but what they do is every chapter relates to the chapter, if that makes sense. Like, I start it and I finish it and it comes around and it makes sense. And if I go on to another chapter, it doesn't necessarily have to go with the previous chapter, as long as that chapter makes sense. I hope I make sense. I don't know if I make sense anymore. Oh my. Alrighty. Well, I have two commercials here at the end, so I'm going to put one on. We're going to laugh, and then I'll say a goodbye, and then we're going to watch a Thomas, because I have to. He's too hysterical.
Upon returning from my journey from the Arctic, I had severe frostbite on my todger, on my wee-wee. And the doctors told me that, they said, Harry, you know, it could turn black and fall off. Which was obviously a dig at Meghan.
Oh, no. That can actually happen. It could turn black and fall off from frostbite.
Certainly, the British media will have you believe that.
No.
It could turn black and fall off. But
that is what happens from frostbite.
It hurt.
Yeah.
And I love my brother. I love my family deeply. But
I don't think this has anything to do with race. I really don't.
Could be unconscious bias.
This is about frostbite, Harry.
Maybe she wanted to be black. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm recycling the Thomases a little because I'm not doing tabloid talk anymore. So I'm going to do the Thomases I had from them because a lot of people, there weren't a lot of views. So the people that did see him, I mean, I watch him repeatedly and laugh my ass off every time. So I hope you enjoy. And I hope everybody else enjoys. He's like my favorite one to end with. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Like it if you do, and sub if you want, and all that good stuff. And I just appreciate you being here. I truly do. So anyways, I hope you had fun. I did. Always do. And yeah, let's just laugh our way out of this. Okay, have a great one. Bye.
Day, everybody, and welcome back to the hottest new podcast in the world, Spotify. And yes, we broke some all-time records this week with our other guests that we had on last time. Broke worldwide records. That's right, worldwide records. Over 500 million bot views. That's right, bot views. I don't know how she bought that many, but man, she broke the internet. 500 million. Oh, by the way, that check you wrote us from that Delaware LLC company, it bounced. So we're going to have to take them bots back, and you're going to have to get views somewhere else. But anyway, we'll get back to that later when we cancel your contract again. Anyway, without further ado, let's bring back our guest from last week, Miss Schmeggy Sparkle. All right, let's go to Schmeggy in the other studio. So, Schmeggy, tell us now, how did you do it? How did you happen to break all the rules known to man for podcasts, especially Spotify? Okay, Spotify is huge, all right? But you broke internet records because every time you opened up your mouth last week on every other interview, you lied. You broke all-time world records for Spotify. Congratulations. Maybe we'll throw in an extra 5 or 10 bot viewers just for you, just for breaking those records. But keep on opening up your mouth, because every time you do, you're going to come back on our show, Spotify. Oh, hi, Chick. Hi, Chicky. It's so good to be back on your show. Yes. Oh, don't I look beautiful? Look at me. It's, yes, me. Oh, I forgot. This was for a different engagement. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, now I look better. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I broke some records with 500 million views. Yeah. And I'm sorry about that check. But I started a new company called BuyAView LLC out of Delaware. So I'll get you another one there, Chick. Okay. All right. Yeah. I broke every record last time. Every interview I did, I lied. Aren't you proud of me? Yeah. And next week I got invited to go on another boat. Oh yes, Chick, I'm so excited. There's going to be sultans and kings and emperors. Chick, thank you so much for having me on your wonderful show again. Yes. I'm so beautiful. Okay, folks, we've got another treat for you here on Spotify. without further ado, let's have him here right now. I think it's Schmarkles, a personal advisor trainer. Yeah, he's a trainer or we just don't know what he is, but he talks to people in a funny kind of way, you know, like, let's just have him on the show. Mr. Scooby, smoke another doobie? Oh boy, let's cover a lie. Is that what your name is? Yeah, Scooby, smoke another doobie. Yeah. Oh boy? Yeah. Oh boy, Scooby, smoke another doobie and cover another lie. Okay, here we go, Scooby. Oh, yeah, Scooby.
Thanks for having me on your show. Oh yeah, they call me all kinds of stuff.
Where
yeah.
his eyebrows go?
Mostly I like Scooby. Yeah, they call me Scooby. Scooby wanna smoke another doobie. Yeah. Is that... Oh, Chick, you look marvelous. Marvelous. And I love your decorations. Some of my clients have a lot of these chickens. Yeah. Oh, they're cute. Yeah, cute little chickens. Anyway, yeah, Chick, yeah, I'm very highly paid PR guy. And I get paid to cover up lies and twist the truth. So all the tabloids, they buy all my stuff. Yeah. Oh, Chicky boy. Okay, that's, yeah, and I love your new show, Spot a Lie. I wonder why I'm on it. Because I get paid a lot of money to blow smoke up people. Rear ends. Bye, Chick. You're cute, Chick. This is Scooby Wanna Smoke Another Doobie. I'll see you next time.
All right, guys, this is Chick Magnet again. I sincerely hope you all enjoyed the show this evening. And don't even hesitate to turn that dial, because next week we're going to have an exciting show for you. It's going to be called Adventures of Yacht Girl. Okay, so make sure you tune back in, because it's going to be a good one. And you can bet your little fanny there's going to be lie after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. Can you guess who it is? Oh, and I'd like to also bring notice to my fine decorations here, okay? Because I had one of my viewers give me a little, they said, the background's dull, it's boring, we're tired of looking at it, so why don't you buy some stuffed animals or a plant, okay? So I went out and I got these fine, beautiful stuffed animals. Aren't they cute? Yeah, I know somebody who has a lot of these. and I got this here house plant too, that you can later use and make cocktails out of. That's right. It's a nice one though. Anyway, folks, tune in next week.
So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go